Hey Brad, I want to give you an update on your Type 34. I've done several things mechanically. It's running much better. I got the carbs off right now to go through those, but found massive vacuum leaks. Um, one of the intakes wasn't tight, so like it had a huge vacuum leak there. That's taken care of. They had to put a new distributor in it. The one that was in there was so worn. It was the way it was set was already too far advanced, and then with all the wear and the advance, it was really over advanced. That's really bad, in particular for Volkswagens, because they run too hot and then they leak all over the place. You can actually, being the timing over advanced, can actually cause oil leaks due to thermal expansion and whatever. So I put in a replacement distributor for that. And then I'm working on the headliner currently. I also put in your fuel gauge, the fuel sending unit, I should say. I fixed the tachometer that was just wired wrong. I fixed a bunch of smaller mistakes, but they're... So right now, I'm on the headliner. So I've got the windows out, but I want to show you some of this, of what I have to take care of. You know, with the old rubber, it goes bad, and then the water gets in between the rubber, comes down the window, and then sits there until it rots away. So I'm cleaning up all this rust. There's no holes, which is great, but there's rust here. So I've got, I went on a way to get some stuff called a rust encapsulator. So I'm going to treat the rust, and then I'm going to put the rust encapsulator over it, and then this will be covered by the rubber. One of the reasons I'm doing that is that the rust causes the rubber to push out, because the rust swells, especially where it's under the paint, and then the paint bubbles. But when it bubbles, it pushes the rubber away, and then nothing fits right. This is probably the best time to take care of it anyway. So you can see, like this corner, we got some rust remediation I have to do. Typical, like down in this corner also. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see where the paint is popping. So I gotta pop up all those spots, because everywhere there's a bubble, it's getting fatter, and it's because the rust behind it is pushing it out. So same with here. And this, we had it actually all the way up here, all the way down here. So like, I've already started cleaning it up. It doesn't look rusty right now because I've already wire brushed it. This I'm still working on. But yeah, so that's where we're at currently. Once I do that, I can start putting the headliner back together, or install the headliner, I should say. So that's the current update. And just want to say, this is a super sharp car. I actually like this thing a lot. And I think once I have the engine dialed in, I also put it, as a side note, I also put in shifter bushings. So now it goes in the gear that you want it to be in, and it feels great. Whereas before it was super sloppy and just, it did not feel good at all. They also had to change the fuel lines. The fuel lines were actually the wrong size, and no matter how much somebody had clamped the wrong size fuel line, they could never get it tight enough. So it was actually leaking fuel in the front and the rear underneath, because it comes, the fuel tank goes to a rubber hose and then to a metal line all the way to the back, and then back into a rubber hose. So I got the correct size fuel line on it, replaced all that. That no longer leaks fuel. And yeah, I guess that's it for right now. I bought all new rubber for obviously the windows. This felt channel on the other window is destroyed. New rubber for the quarter windows. All that stuff has to come out. I don't know if you're familiar with the stuff, but the headliner comes around and glues to this edge, and it gets pinched in this edge. You know, so we glue it here, and then there's the window. There's the metal that goes here, and that holds the window rubber. This is why all that has to come out, but so it's coming along. I want you just to be aware that the rust, it's just what happens. But And I am taking extra time to take care of it. The other things, otherwise everything else seems pretty straightforward. Turn signal's not working correctly. I'm gonna probably take that apart and just see if I can clean it and make that work, make that function. I know you're looking to sell it, but I kind of want to do some of the minimum stuff. I think working turn signals is part of it. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. I will talk to you soon.